Assalamu alaikum, everybody. What up? Like, oh my God. So I want to vent a little bit, as I do. I'm going to be eating. I'm a little bit leery about eating on camera, but my sister's hungry, as my stepdaddy used to say. He didn't say hungry, he would say hungry. Joe, I'm hungry. What you got for dinner? That's what my mama's name was, Josephine. You called her Joe. Well, that was a slave name, see. Her attribute was Rashida, but nobody called that. Actually, it was Rashida Akriba, but I digress. So, let me tell you. Forgive me if I look like a slob while I eat on camera. But let me tell you. One of the things that annoys the mess out of me. I wish I had a baby wipe to clean off this can. I'm a little bit of a germaphobe. Let me put some sanitizer on it. One of the things that annoys me too, and let me tell you, I will say, I'm gonna just come up with some sort of arbitrary number, but I would say maybe like 90 to 95% of the non-black Muslims, because a Muslim will give you slam, a black Muslim will give you slam, and you better give it back loud enough or you're gonna almost have to fight. But these non-black American halal restaurants, yo, again, I think 90 to 95% of them, they will not give you salam. That irks me. Because, we're not aside from the fact, but we're Muslim and we're obligated to give each other the salam. It is an obligation, basically. But besides that, you have a halal restaurant, which means you are catering to the Muslims, number one, and two, you expect that Muslims are going to patronize your business. The very least you can do is give salam. You know what I'm saying? And like return it. Not even necessarily be the first one to give it. But once you receive it, give it back, bro. Even if that's not really what you do normally. If someone gives you the salam, return the salam. I don't know if it's because they're trying so hard to be Americanized. Because I have a little friend, not a friend, but a person I know. She like puts up a Christmas tree and everything. And she was talking to me about it because her husband, she had to wear him for like years and years and years and years. And they raised a couple of children together. I guess they're like teens or grown or something. And now they have a little one, a girl. And she sweated her husband so much that he was like, "Aight, damn." But he kind of makes statements to her about it, like, you know, saying like whatever. I forget what she was telling me. But she was like, "I just don't want my daughter to miss out," and all that kind of thing. She's North African, I think. And she's like, "I don't want my daughter to miss out. I don't want her to feel, you know, not like everybody else and all that kind of thing." Which that for me is foreign, because I'm not from a community, not just a family, but I'm not from a community where, well, I don't know what they do nowadays, but in my generation, I'm not from a community where we care what non-Muslims think. Whatever. You can have your Christmas. We're not. But let me back up. I'm not gonna speak for everyone, because I did run across some people who when my brother with his ex-wife, he had some issues, and the wife had gone to some like elder Muslim women, and they were like, I was tripping, because they were like, forget him, that ain't your they were saying stuff like, when he's not there, your family gonna still be there, or your mother is more important, all this kind of stuff. And I was tripping, because I don't come from a family like that. Even my non-Muslim family don't play. Like, if my children ever went to my non-Muslim families homes for like overnight or something like that, they'd be on them, like, especially my cousin Malika, they'd be on them like, did you pray? Did your mother let you eat that? Or you ain't eating that over here, stuff like that. I never had those sorts of issues, so it's like, I'd be like dumbfounded when I run across people who, like, they give so much credence to other people, even their family, because my family is just so respectful, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just crazy to me. But I say all that to say, I think that these restaurant owners, like my little friend and others, they care so much about trying to assimilate into American culture, when American culture is that it's multicultural. That's American culture. But so it's like, if you call in an order and you say, Salaam alaikum, they're like, hi, or they won't say anything. Or you come pick up your food, you get them salam, it's the same deal. And it's people who I patronize, I won't say regularly, because I try not to eat out too much, but that I have bought from and returned to. They just ain't about that. One cat even tried to kick it with me when I was married. People trip, man. Let me say this. I feel like a lot of people have this idea about Muslims that we're supposed to be holy or whatever, and it's like, Muslims don't do that. Or if someone knows a person who is Muslim, and that Muslim person is out doing stuff that is not conducive to Islam or anything, they were like, well, my friend is Muslim and she don't cover her hair, or my friend is Muslim and he smokes cigarettes, or whatever. It's like, being Muslim don't mean that you're free of sin, or free of doing things that are not right. The classic is people, I've met so many people over the years who are like, I want to be Muslim, but first I want to like stop doing this, or first I want to stop doing that. And I try to get through to them, like, being Muslim don't mean that you have it together. It's that you've committed to a specific culture, and a spirituality, because Islam is not a religion. If there's anything I would like people to take away from any of my videos, is that Islam is not a religion, it is a spirituality. And it's a culture, of course, but with many, many subcultures. But it's like they look at Muslims as if we're not supposed to do anything wrong. We're just people, man. I make mistakes and stuff too. I just do things that's wrong that aren't mistakes, because I know I'm doing wrong. Do that a lot. But again, I digress. So yeah, I think it's quite annoying when so many of these restaurants refuse to give you salam. It is so annoying, because again, if a lot of your customers, or if a lot of their customers are not Muslim and all that kind of thing, fine, of course you will not give them salam. Or if they gave it to you, then sure, return it. And I'll be willing to bet that if a non-Muslim came in and gave them salam, they probably be gushing all over themselves and be like, "Salam, brother," or "Are you Muslim?" or whatever. So annoying. Let me digress once again with that thought. I remember going to this masjid in Pennsylvania, Eastern Pennsylvania, and it was a I don't know where they were from. I guess they were from different places, but they were not, American, so to say. I don't know if they were citizens or how many of them were, Pakistani American or whatever. But it was like an immigrant type of masjid. And there was this white sister in there. Woo, this is another thing that gets on my nerves with foreign Muslims who live here in the States. They act like you cannot be Muslim. So this white woman is there. She's in hijab and everything. She's there for the Juma Salah, so the Friday prayer. And but she's like sort of new to this. She's one of those, I don't want to generalize, but she obviously was doing some studying because she was trying to tell me that what I was telling her was wrong. And I'm like, no, this is the Arabic. And she was like, finally, she's like, oh, that's how you say it. But I remember her going inside the wudu room to offer the wudu, to clean up, to wash up for prayer. Here they come asking her, are you Muslim? What the hell you think? She did a pray, like, back up, leave her alone. And so that got on my nerves, and I like took her aside. Listen, it don't matter to me, black, white, I'm like Michael. But I'm one of those people, I'm always for the underdog. And so that also annoyed me. They'll say stuff to me too. I've had cats in the black community that have restaurants, like little chicken shacks and stuff. And I come in there and they're, child, ooh, and don't let it be hot as heck outside. You all of this, when I used to cover my neck, all of this covered up and everything, hot as hell. Here they come. Oh, sister, are you Muslim? Nah, I just like to bundle up when it's 97 degrees outside. But, then they'll ask you, oh, where are you from, sister? And I'm like, I'm American. No. Where your family from? America. No, but I mean, I'm American. I'm Muslim. I'm born Muslim. My family is Muslim. Then they're like, oh, really, sister? Bro, my people been here establishing Islam a long time ago, which allowed your people to be able to come here and live Islam the way you do, because we put in the work, okay? So they just, you get that a lot. People acting like you're not Muslim or, stuff like that. I remember a couple of years ago, my daughter, she's 21 now, so she was like 19. And she's working at Ulta makeup store. And she wears a hijab. She wears a khimar. And these sisters, these Egyptian women came in and was questioning her about her being Muslim. And she told them, like, yeah, I'm Muslim. And they told her, well, I'm a better Muslim than you because I don't cover my hair. Shut up. First of all, it's Quranic. You have to cover your hair, period. If you don't, then you just don't. But don't try to make it into it's not Islam. It's Islam and you don't do it. Fine, that's between you and the Lord. But, so, they were coming for her, trying to make her feel bad. A lot of, and it's not, the rule. But so many of them try to treat you like you're lesser than them because you didn't come from an Islamic country or whatever the heck that is. Because an Islamic country don't mean that they live in Islam. Like, seriously. You can look in a lot of these places from Saudi, to Morocco, to Nigeria, wherever. Because people are people. But, again, they try to make you feel like you're not deening or something like that, which is whack. Or if you go a place, I remember in Jersey, there are like certain sections where there's a lot of foreign or immigrant people who are Muslim, like Clifton, Patterson, and stuff. And child, please, you go into some of these stores like Corrado's or whatever, which is a supermarket, and you give people the salam, they don't give it back. Whatever. But yeah, that's just annoying to me. That's so annoying. Because first of all, what deen are you living? What Islam are you living when you're treating people like that? You know? And, you know, me being who I am, on one hand, I'm like, giving them the bird in my head, but it's just annoying. Like, it doesn't take a lot to be kind to people, or, you know, to give people their rights because they want it in return. You know what I'm saying? They definitely don't want non-Muslims to treat them any particular way, like in an unkind way because they're Muslim. So why treat other people? Why treat non-Muslims, people who are not Muslim, unkindly? And certainly why treat your own other Muslims unkindly? Try to get on my nerve. Anyway, ran over. Bye.